What is going on, guys? It is your boy Kamak here, and this is going to be the first episode of a new series that I'm going to be doing. Basically, I'm going to be talking about Zombocalypse and all kinds of crazy things like that, and basically how to prepare for them in case it ever comes to that. Hopefully it never will, but I want to have my subscribers to be prepared for the worst. So let's go ahead and jump into how to build the perfect zombie apocalypse survival kit. Now, the first thing you're going to want is some form of firearm. Like, you're going to need some form of protection. Shit's going to be crazy. The world's ending, and you're going to want a gun. It doesn't matter if you've never shot one before. It doesn't matter if you don't know how to shoot one. You better fucking learn, and you better learn fast. And you better learn how to reload, field strip, clean. You need to know the ins and outs of your weapon. You can't just have it. You have to know everything there is to know about it, and you have to rely on it for basically everything. So you have to know exactly how to handle the weapon. So weapons training beforehand, just being familiar with the weapon, before, in case something happens, is never a bad idea. I know a lot of people have the conceal and carry. They have their conceal carry firearms in states that allow it. A lot of people do that. That's perfectly fine. But if you've never shot a firearm before, I know I've only shot a few handguns. I've never shot anything, a few hunting rifles, a couple shotguns. I've never shot anything too outrageous, mostly hunting supplies and stuff like that. But in case you have never shot anything, a good starter pistol for a new person to firearms would be like a Beretta 92 FS. It's just a normal standard 9mm pistol, real easy point and shoot kind of thing. It's got a 20 round magazine you can get with it, and just having that alone will be pretty much a lifesaver. As long as you know how to use it well, you know how to use the safety, you know how to do everything like that. That is like the first thing you're going to need. The next thing you're going to need is, obviously, you're going to need ammo for this. You're not going to be able to kill zombies just shooting at them or just looking at them with a gun. You're going to need some kind of ammo, and you need a pretty good supply of it. So, it's good to have a backstock of ammo or know a place that has that ammunition. Next, you could even go into having a secondary weapon or having another weapon that's a little bit bigger and a little bit more intimidating. You could go to a shotgun if that's your cup of tea, or you could even go to like an assault rifle. It doesn't have to be like a full-on AR-15 or anything crazy. It can just be something smaller. It can even be like a high-powered hunting rifle. It doesn't have to be fully automatic or burst shot. It can be bolt action if that was what you want. You want the long-range kills. But personally, I would try and get my hands on something along the lines of a good AR-15, which is a variant of the M16. It actually came first, but that's what I would get. They're kind of expensive, a couple grand maybe, if you want to get all the accessories. And the ammo, I know, is getting more and more expensive for assault rifles because of all the shootings that have been going on lately. They've upped ammo on all that kind of stuff. It's hard to get your hands on, but I think it would definitely be worth having some form of assault rifle and or shotgun alongside your good pistol. And like I said before, very vital that you know how to use these weapons, you know how to clean them, to fix them. If something breaks in them, you might have to fix them. You're going to need to know how to do that. So preparation is key in this. Now, next up, you're going to want a backpack, and not just a normal backpack. You're going to want a sturdy backpack that's very reliable, a very high-end one you might see like a mountain climber have, one that's going to be reliable, one that's not going to break. The straps are going to be there. It can carry a lot of shit, has lots of pockets, because you're going to be needing to carry a lot of shit with you if you're on the move and you don't have time to carry everything, because you want to move quickly. You need to be able to do that. So what you need to do is get a good backpack and make sure it's the one you want, you're comfortable with, it's comfortable, and it has all the pockets and stuff for things you need. And what goes in that backpack, you might ask? Just a whole slew of things that could possibly go in there. Obviously, you're going to need some form of food and water. Now, I know water is a hard thing to carry. It's very heavy, and it's very it takes up a lot of space. But what you can do is you can actually buy water purifying tablets, or they have water purifying kits that are portable, and keep that with you. So you don't have to constantly have bottled water, or you don't have to have jugged water. You can find a water source, and then you can purify it so you know it's safe to drink. That being said, in this hypothetical situation, who's to say that the virus isn't in the water and isn't not curable by these tablets? That is all hypothetical. So bottled water is your best option, but then again, you can't carry all of it, obviously. So purification tablets is the way to go there, I believe. You're going to need some kind of either hatchet, machete, something for close encounters. You're going to need that that knife, that thing, that your back pocket when shit gets real, when you're out of ammo and you just need to slay some motherfucking zombies. You need to lay down the law and you need to just chop some heads. That could be anything from a crowbar all the way to a katana. Anything that you can carry on you very easily is very accessible to you. You can get your hands on quickly, and you know, it's there for you at all times, and you can pull out very quickly. And if you need to, last resort, do something. It's also good to have something along the lines of that, just because it's a good multi-tool. You can chop wood with a hatchet. You can, you know, sharpen things. You can cut things. You can cut through forests and all kinds of crazy stuff. Another good thing you could have is maybe a small folding shovel. I know they have these small ones. It's also, like I said, it could also be used as a good defensive weapon for close quarters. But it's also good to have a shovel just in case you need to dig a hole, you need to dig up something, you need to, maybe you want to bury the dead or something along those lines. You want to, you know, in case you need to make a shelter, very easy to just dig a hole and make a shelter out of that. Very easy to make a little lean-to. It's very, very useful. The next thing you're gonna need is some form of map and or knowledge of your local surroundings. Now, knowing your surroundings is the key to this. You're gonna need to know the insides and outside of everything. You need to know every last way in and out of every building. Every little detail is vital. You need to just know everything, and it needs to be like on hand at the drop of a hat. You need to know that. So a local map and a compass, along with, you know, knowledge of your surroundings, can go a long way. Another thing that's very good to have is one of those self-powered radios and actually a self-powered flashlight. They make those little flashlights you can shake, and the radios that you can crank, so that they're powered by themselves. They do not need batteries. Those can come in very handy when you doing things at night and you need a flashlight, and there could be an announcement on a radio that could save your life as long as you check it daily. Another thing that's good to have is just good to have a good length of rope on you. You never know what you need to need rope for. You might need it to fasten something shut. You might need it to do this and that. But that's just the first half of this video, guys. I'll make another one next week. So go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me what you guys would go in your kit. And peace out, guys. Game the fuck on until next time. Take it easy. Alright, like I told you guys earlier in the video, guys can go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me what you guys would put in your kit so I can go ahead and make that second part of this video. And also make sure you guys subscribe so you get that video in your sub box. It's going to be coming out sometime next week. Also, be doing a whole lot more of these zombies things, and also more cartoon conspiracy theories coming. So stay tuned, guys. Peace out, and game the fuck on until next time.